Hi everyone, this is Mary Flower, and I want to show you my 7 small envelopes with travel journals. And these were really fun to make, and I'm putting them on eBay. But I'm going to show you, first of all, I will show you what I made it out of. I showed you on the last video this big, good-sized roll of textured wallpaper, and by itself I thought that's just pretty ugly, you know, but it turned out wonderfully. I made these beautiful, I just really like how they turned out. These envelopes with very small travel journals in them. And I will be putting these on eBay for $14 plus about $4.50 shipping. And they're just beautiful. Let me set these aside. I hope I can do this because I've had really bad allergies, and so I hope I can get through this. I have to do this at night because I have grandchildren. So I'll go through these one at a time. Let me move them this way, and then I'll put them back in here. They're all about approximately, this envelope is approximately 5 by 6 or 6.5. And so, and I'll see if I can bring this down like this. Try to keep it in the camera. So I'll do a quick flip through of them. I had these beautiful, cut papers. They look like this. That I had quite a few of them, and I thought, these will be beautiful in this because it's almost the size of my Made by Fairies on these books. I use different kinds of paper, botanical papers, graph paper. I found these beautiful papers at the thrift store. I found like several hundred of them, and it cost me $3 or $4 for them, and they're gorgeous, and they're this nice thick cardstock, and I really like that. And I'm using botanical pages, and with a little bit of designer paper I've used this pad, and it's Romantic Garden. And if you'll notice, it has kind of a gold, brilliant, isn't that pretty? Anyway, so I'm using that in conjunction with the pretty paper, and it's almost like a, you saw it, a kind of a dark yellow or something, but after I've put all the pinks and stuff in it, it's just beautiful. It's very, very pretty. And I have these cards that my sister gave me, just a bunch of them. And I thought, these are so beautiful and just the right size. And they have the gold as well kind of going through them, if you can see that. And use graph paper. And I had a bunch of, she also gave me these little images. And I thought they were so pretty. And so I thought I'd use them in here a little bit too. And this paper right here is this beautiful paper that I didn't pay very much for, but it's nice quality. And so I'm putting that in there as well. And so these are really nice to take on a real simple road trip, or maybe even talk about your garden or something. It's the end of the year, but you can use it for whatever you want. But I've tried to make them so that they are, kind of look alike here. They're all kind of pinks and yellows, and the gold. Now these little closures that I made, they take a little more effort to get around them, but they're so pretty, it's worth it. And so that's what I'm doing with that. And this one matches the butterfly on the front of that one, and pretty much the same kinds of things on the inside. As you can see, they're all pretty much the same. But, I can flip through it a little bit here. And one of these images in there. May put another tag in here, but it's so beautiful by itself. I think somebody will really like this. But the interesting thing with these two is I'm making them so that they go in this way rather than sideways like I have with the other ones. Then this one. And I've sewed all of these in around the edges and around the envelopes, as you can see, which really is a nice touch on those. Same kinds of things inside. And these were a lot of work. They kind of look the same. They're a little different from each other, but they took a lot of time. And some people would rather make them themselves, but it is time consuming. And if you would like to have one ready made, then this is a good place and time to buy it, because I'm not charging too much. It's really worth that. I'm not making very much with that. I've cut these out by hand, and I just really like how those turned out. But as you can see, pretty much the same kinds of things on the inside. And see, it doesn't go in this way, it goes in this way. And there's plenty of room so that this lacy stuff isn't harmed. Here's some butterflies. Same, but these papers are beautiful. Somebody will really enjoy this. They're beautiful. That's the inside of there. And then one that just says notes. And see how it matches. I love the gold in this. Same kinds of papers, as you can see. And like I said, I've made enough room when I've sewed it here to protect this little bit of lace that extends, so it should be just fine. And this is the last one, and it's kind of the smallest. And in fact, these are really close to my Made by Fairies. Pretty close, not too much bigger than those, but they're beautiful, a little bigger. And I had almost thought about calling them Made by Fairies, and I might put that in the description. But anyway, there you have it. I've got 7 of them, and I'm going to try to make it so that when they go on eBay and this video comes out, it's really close to the same amount of time. So if you're interested, check out the link, and you guys give me a thumbs up, and thank you for everything, and leave me a comment. You know how much I like that. And thank you very much. We'll see you.